Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Martin McFly. I'm coming to you guys with another video for today. So for today, guys, this release, as you guys already know, it's a release that me personally, I was excited for until the actual release. So let's just get right into it. We're gonna be doing a review on the Air Jordan 4 Red Thunders. Here's the size label. For you guys that want to read it, let me just say it out loud so you guys can hear it. It is the black multicolor, which I don't know why they did that. It should have just said black crimson. That's what Sneakers app was calling them. So let's get right into it. They this time did a normal, just black, white, red, and gray backdrop, like what they've done for the past couple years with the fours. I guess because these more model the OG colorway, so they didn't change the box. So let's get right into this. So bam, guys, here goes the crimson fours. But I really think that Nike did that probably for branding purposes. I guess they didn't want to necessarily call this a Red Thunder, but we all know what these are. These are Red Thunders. We're only say crimson because the Sneakers app. But here goes the shoe. It is very basic, nothing special. There's nothing crazy about them. It is just a regular black and red 4. There's nothing groundbreaking about that. I will show you guys some details. You guys can see the flight, the bottoms, and on the inside it should have, I'm so sorry guys, I don't think you'll be able to see that. I think right there, yeah. It should have, man, I'm sorry, the laces keep coming down, a white Jumpman. So first off, going back to what I was saying, I was excited for this release until actually release. So this release reminded me so much of the UNC 4s, where they did have a good amount of pairs, but because the demand and hype was so high, it made it seem like they were more limited than what they were actually were. So the reason why this one actually like put me a little down was because I went and out of my way to put in a lot of raffles, online raffles, and literally if it wasn't for someone that I know, you know who you are, I'm not gonna say who it is, I don't want to get you in trouble. If it wasn't for God blessing me through this person, which again, thank you, man, I would literally have no pairs of these, not even a GS pair. Even GS sizes were hard to get. And remember, if you guys remember, the only pairs that were available before the men's pair was the GS sizes, because I don't know if you guys know, but GS sizes have been in stores since I think October, which when these were supposed to be originally released. From what my understanding, stores have had GS sizes since October, November. So the fact that these men pairs, it seemed like there was not enough to go around, is kind of weird to me. But it is what it is. Stores are gonna do their thing, Nike's gonna do their thing. And I took L's all across everything that I put in for every raffle ticket. Sneakers, I used 2 accounts for sneakers, took 2 L's right away. Even my boys took L's, which is crazy. Like I only had like one boy that took a couple W's in GS sizes, but men's sizes, like none of us hit. So it's kind of crazy. That being said, like I said, this release was kind of, to me, a little crazy, and I think to me it was very unpredictable and unexpected that, man, like that this shoe right here would be in such high demand. But it makes sense because of the fact that the black hats are going for, I think, 800, 700, almost 1,000, which is insane to me. To me, I like black hats, but I've never been a big fan of black hats like that. To me, all black shoes are just kind of boring to me. I like shoes like that where there's black and then there's breakups of contrast, with the red, and this one has white accents. So that being said, guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are here for the comparison. So that being said, here is the comparison. Boom, I do have the 2012 Thunders. As you guys can see, there's really no difference. Like if you guys look at the camera, there's really no difference in color blocking. Everywhere where the Thunders had yellow, they put red. So even the tongues, if you guys look at the tongues, the flight signature is basically the same, where there's yellow is red and the white stayed the same. I think the only thing that's different is the insoles, because this has a yellow Jumpman. I don't think you guys can see it because I have a shoe tree there. And even the bottoms are the same. Hold up. Even the bottoms are the same. So white Jumpman yellow, white Jumpman red. So, and then the back tabs. I think, yeah, another difference is the tags right here. You guys can see the Thunders have a white with the black, and then this one has black with the white. So there's really not a whole lot of difference. I'm sorry guys, I know this is a weird review. And also, I don't think you guys are gonna be able to catch it on the camera, but the material on these 2012 Thunders is actually a Durabuck. This is a nubuck. For you guys that don't know, nubuck is basically like a short hair suede, essentially. Durabuck, on the other hand, is more like, I would say, it almost is like a between a leather, it seems like, and a suede. It's hard to explain. It's like nubuck but very tough. And I'm glad that Nike this time around, when they released these Red Thunders, I'm glad that they did it in this nubuck, because the problem with Durabuck is that, to me, I like the look better of a Durabuck, but long term they definitely do not hold up. My pair, thank God, it is perfect condition, but at the end of the day, it's based on how you store your shoes. The problem with Durabuck is that they quickly crack if you're not storing them properly, if you're not storing them in proper conditions, such as having them inside the house, in good room temperature, you know, like with cold air conditioning. If you tend to leave this outside, or you put them in really hot conditions, like let's say like inside of a garage with no AC, they will crack, because under stressful conditions like that, this material cracks quickly. And I've seen so many pairs where they have cracking all over it. My pair, they are used, but they're in perfect condition. There's a little bit of cracking on the paint, but the paint has pretty much hold it up. I know, I'm pretty sure once I keep wearing them, they're gonna crack worse. With these, I think that they're gonna last longer with the paint, because I think now they use different paints. And so yeah, long term, this is definitely gonna hold up way longer than these. As far as like in totality, like obviously these are gonna last more than these because these are newer. But I'm saying, like, material wise and how they structured it with the paint job, these are gonna look fresher longer, as long as you don't mess around and just like beat up the nubuck, because nubuck tends to hold up longer, again, under the right conditions. So yeah guys, I'm sorry, I'm not doing a crazy comparison with these. It's just basically Jordan Brand giving us Thunders without giving us Thunders. I think that them doing this is definitely them letting us know that eventually they will give us Thunders. I think they probably did this first because they wanted to see what type of reception we would have. And now that they see that we've gone crazy for these shoes, you know, I just see these coming back as the OGs, which is that they're gonna eventually give us the Thunders. I mean, they're gonna do it because look what they did with the Lightnings. And one last thing that I wanted to mention before I cut off this video. One thing I was a little let down about when I got these in hand is the red. The red looks more like toward a infrared red. I don't know if that makes sense. I thought this was gonna be more like a blood red, like a true red. I wish it was a little darker, like a Chicago Bull red, but Nike decided to give us crimson, which it is what it is. I mean, you know, I know why they did it. They probably wanted to stay away a little bit from the actual bread colorway, and I make this a true bread colorway. It's more like a crimson and black colorway. That being said, guys, tell me what your thought is. Which one would you pick? Would you prefer the OGs, or would you prefer the Crimsons or Red Thunders? Me personally, I'm always gonna go with the OGs. I think OGs always look better because that was the original intent. And I just think that, again, I just like the look of Durabuck better. But if I have to be honest, if I had to make a shoe and put a material on it so it can last longer, definitely, of course, you know, you gotta go with the nubuck. But I'm always gonna love the OGs better than the retros or the remake or the remix, whatever. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is your boy Marty McFly. Have a good one.